Hello, everybody. How are you doing? It's Dev, the modernist colorist. Hello, Susan. How are you, Susan? Okay. Hello, Robin. Hello, Becky. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Pickle. Hello, Be Bright. Angela. Hello, Nana. And Joy. And Morticia. Hi, Naya. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Anne. Is it pretty cold there, Susan? Hello, Ashley. Hello, Shannon. I'm okay, thanks, Randy. How are you? Hello, Terry and Joan. Gosh, we're up to 33 already in a minute, so that's pretty cool, guys. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Jude. Hi, Christine. I'm not on an hour early, Christine. I'm on half an hour early. But I've just come on early just in case, with the clocks going forward, that you get enough time. I got your email this morning. So I just wanted to make sure you got enough time. And if you have anyway, then I'll just do 2.5 hours. It's not a problem. It's cold and windy here, Anne, as well, in Yorkshire. Yeah, Devereux. Or not. Is that a double entendre, that, Christine? Is it an Indian giver? Hello, Susan. Hello, Laurie. Elizabeth. Nice of you to join. Hello, Lisa. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Aloria, good morning. Hope you're all well. At your end. Happy Sunday, Katie. And there's quite a few coming in, guys, so we'll well, you look after the people that look after you, don't you, Christine? So that's my motto on it. My favorite pencil. You mean actually overall? It would have to be the Luminance. Hello, Veronica. Hi, Susie. Well, there is summer would miss me, Anne. Hello, Melody. Teresa, hi. And Donna. It is brass monkey weather, that's correct. So we're up to 48 in the chat, guys. We'll just give it another minute or two, and then we'll start with the show, as I say. It must go on, you know. It's a Northern English saying, Aloria. Brass monkey means that it's very cold. Yeah, it's very windy here, actually. It's been strange weather today here. We've had sunny spells. We've actually had hail today, as well as wind and rain. It's been up and down as you like. So just a little bit of, hello, Nancy. Just a little bit about the format today, guys. It's going to be the usual thing. A few books and a few supplies to show you, the majority of which is Happy Meal. And then I'm going to announce the winner of the image of the week. I'm fine, Shannon, thank you. Yeah, wind, rain, hail, and sunny. Yeah, it's the same here, Pickle. It's weird, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to show the supplies, of which there are links in the description for, as per usual. That's just taken me the best part of an hour and a half. Oh, thank you, Tracy. It's nice having you there too. It's really taken off. I'm quite happy with it as well. And then I'm going to announce the image of the week winner. Then I'm going to do a giveaway, and then we're going to start colouring. So it's an action-packed show, guys. We've got plenty on today. And hopefully we will be able to... hello, Marie. Yeah, it's going quick, isn't it, Anne? It's... hello, Grace. How are you, love? All right. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to show a few books. There's actually... I'll show you one in a minute, Pickle, when I show you the supplies and books. Hello, Great Art. There's one in there. It's only a £3 job, but it's really good actually, and it's solid wood. Oh, thank you, Grace. That's nice of you to say. All right, and yes, that's fine. Yeah, they've totally sold out of the Chunky Monkeys now. They're gone. You can't even get a link for them. I've actually emailed them to ask them when they're coming back in stock, and they don't know at this particular time. So I've put a link to the adjacent set that comes with it, which is the nature set. Oh, that's nice, Robin. Hello, Rochelle. Yeah, you must have got lucky, Anne, because like I said, they've absolutely sold out. You know, certainly in the last few weeks, there's been loads and loads of sets sold. I even found myself at one point typing Chunky Monkeys into Amazon. Oh gosh. Oh, and I'm thinking, what am I doing here? They're not even called that. Oh dear me. It could be mine, Nana. It could be mine. Thanks, Mort. Did you get the last one, Becky? Yeah. Funny. Yeah, there's been a few of them, Connie. Certainly the Ink House sold. Well, you know, it does tell you on your affiliate links. You know, I won't give you the figure, but there was a massive amount sold of those. He keeps trying to say hi, Dev. Oh, what's he called, Robin? Hello, Faye. Up to 68 in the chat now, guys. That's fantastic. Yeah, what's he called, Robin? His name is Aidan. Hello, Aidan. And hello, Avery. You've probably not heard this accent before, that you'll be thinking to yourself, who's that thick northern bloke on my mum's phone or my mum's tablet or my grandma's tablet? Hello, Charlotte. Nice of you to join us, love. I'm glad they're grinning, Robin. Hello, David. How are you, mate? Okay. Okay, guys, we're up to just short of 70 in the chat, so I'm going to move on with the show and start it off. Otherwise, we'll never get going. I'm not sure, Aloria. That's nice, David. I'm glad you're okay, mate. Okay, right. So the majority of what I'm going to show you today is Happy Meal. I am not allowed to mention the main contributor to that, and that's at the request of the giver, which is fine. So what I'll do is I'll just show you the first thing that was sent. This is by another subscriber. Excuse me. This was given to me by another subscriber, which was a lovely thought. I had been talking about these not long ago, a couple of weeks ago actually, in the stream, and what these are, guys, are the Tombow, the ABT dual brush pen. Now these are set to, or allegedly meant to rival the Copic Chow. So I was really interested whether they could or not. And these are the flesh ones, like Robin says. You get 12 in the pack, and they're a really long pen. Now that does work if you're used to holding your pencils quite far away, whereas the Copic Chows are really short, actually. These are incredibly long, as you'll see in a minute. I mean, that's a long pen. And obviously it's got the 0.4 nib at this end, which looks like that. And then you've got the brush tip at the other. These are water-based, correct? It's got a nice tip to it. Now, I'm not going to swatch them out in the book because these are going to require naming, and we're going to do that on another show. So I'll just show you briefly the colours. As you can see by the lid, this is like a pinky salmon colour, slightly darker perhaps. But they are blendable, these guys. What I found when I use them, I'll show you a picture that I've been using them on. I found that they were quite accurate, and what I mean by that is the point is so finely tapered, as you can see there. So the small details in your small spaces doesn't seem to be a problem. They don't bleed across the lines, and you can hold them quite far back to get the detail, as you can see on here, because like I'm quite far away, holding it quite far away, and of course, you can make your image and go from there. So I won't swatch them all out, guys. I'll just show you a couple of colours. But you get a couple of creamy beiges. You get a couple of we get 3 browns, a dark, a mid, and a very light. Then you get a tanny colour. You get a really pale pink. You get a blender with it, and you also get this interesting colour that I want to show you. Where is it? This one, which is, I don't know. I mean, the tip looks orange, but if you look at the results of what the ink does, as you can see there, that is let me just dim that a little bit. As you can see there, that is that flashing out, guys, for you? If it is, I'll turn it down a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Shannon. Yeah, I thought as much. It does this sometimes, and then sometimes it doesn't. Let me just try it another way, guys. Give us a second. That should be better. Is that any better? Yeah, that's a lot better, isn't it? So this colour that I was talking about, it's a kind of cross between a cream and a really, really pale orange. Now, unfortunately, Let me just catch up with chat. Hello, Melinda. That's nice of you to join. Hello, Louise. Nice of you to join too. Now, unfortunately, guys, they only have on here the code number for the open stock and the barcode. So I would have thought with such unique colours in a set that you would, you know, and for such good quality as Tombow is, you would have thought that they'd put colour names on, but they haven't. So in a different show, we're going to do that. We're going to. Hello, Pamela. We're going to swatch them out and give them some names. Now I've looked, and there are a few more sets. I've actually put quite a few sets on my Happy Mail, on my wish list, because they're very similar to what Spectrum Noir do. You can buy the big, massive, massive set, which costs a fortune, or you can get 12 packs like this in different kind of genres, if you like. And I know they've got like a sea and an ocean one. They've got, I think it's a nature or a mountainous one, and various other things like that. So you don't have to buy the big, massive box. I mean, the box looks mint, to be fair, but it's very expensive. Hello, Donna. Oh, that's not a problem, but I appreciate that you've come in to say hello. I really do. Are you going, Robin? Okay, bye, love. You take care. Those that are coming in and dropping out, if you drop us a like on your way out, guys, it really would be appreciated, as it does help the channel. And at this stage that I'm at, I'm still a small channel, but I'm managing to get a little bit more noticed and stuff. So that's nice. If you could do that for me, please. So yeah, you can buy quite a few 12s of these. I have put a link in for this one, and they are quite unique colours. But like I say, you can get different ones. You can get like a sea ocean one and various others, like I've said. So that's that. The next thing I want to show you, just because it's in the pile, this was recommended by Anne, who's in the chat at the moment, and this is a pastel fixative. It's made by Frisk. And I've read the reviews on this, and the reviews are absolutely fantastic. So it was a really good recommendation, Anne, and it is a workable one as well, which is part of the reason why I've made some inquiries into it. Because if you're doing a big piece, which I'm going to show you in a minute, you know, it's going to take a while to complete the image. So I was kind of, you can blend them together, Dorothy, while they're still wet. It is the Tombow melody. They're absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look. The ADT brush pens. I'll just show you on the bottom of there. It's this bit here, look. The ABT dual brush pen. I think they come in a set of 90 something. I have put a box up there to aspire to eventually, but it looks as though it's one of them that's really well made, and they've got all the color palettes in it and things like that. But the thing that I like about these is, as not as opposed to the Chow, but along with the Chow. The Chow has the chisel tip and the brush pen. These have a lot of them. You would think that they're a fine liner, but this is not a fine liner. Oh, Becky, that is so kind of you. Thank you. Oh, have you got the full set, Melody? Sorry. Yeah, the ABT brush pens. These are water-based. These are not alcohol. They're a lovely marker to use. I've just been using bits of bats, and thank you again for that super chat, Becky. It's really kind of you. Thank you. I really don't know what to say when people do that. It's they're up to 108 now, are they, after a new release? I'm gonna have to get that because they really do suit my hands. like I said, they're a really long pen. When I say long, obviously you might not be able to tell on camera, but I'll show you if I get one out. And then this is a normal black fine liner pen that you can do some sketching with. If you put it next to the Tombow, you can see the difference. It's almost 2 inches difference, and it's so good. And the reason why I think these suit me a lot is I've got massive hands, as you can see, and with the smaller ones, I sometimes struggle when I'm pulling it back that the nib is just between my fingers, and I ain't got much length to play with. Oh my god, I can't. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, just me to put my foot in it like that. Oh god. Right. So yeah, they're really good, these, Melody, and thanks for asking. Oh dear. I can't believe I said it either. Anyway, I could feel myself blush as soon as it came out. So yeah, these are 12 individually sort of picked colours for that go under the pseudonym of Skin Tone, but there are without me guessing, guys, there's no point in me giving you half-baked information. Let me just have a look on here and I'll tell you what sets there are, because they are quite good. So there's a manga set of 12. There is a grey set of 12. There's a muted set of 12. Oh, that's a set of 10, sorry. There is also one called the secondary colours, and obviously following on from that, you've got the primary. And then you have a galaxy pack, which is pinks, purples, greys, and silvers. And then there is a pastel pack. Now that pastel one looks absolutely gorgeous. I think that's the one I'll be getting next. But yeah, so those are the pack names. And there is an ocean one. I forgot to mention that to you. Yeah, oceans and seas. So yeah, as you can tell, guys, they've put a lot of thought into it, into what they've marketed them as. And I think that's important, really, because when you're splitting big sets up of 90 odd into, hello April, when you're splitting big sets of 90 odd up into packs to try and sell them individually, you've got to have a kind of marketing strategy, haven't you, so that you can get them sold. So anyway, moving on, that's them. Very happy with those, and I can't thank the person enough for that. The next thing I got, these aren't in any order, guys, so you'll have to bear with me. And I've missed 3 books on the description. I'll have to do 4 books on the description. I'll have to do that after. So the next book I got was The Magical World of Cricket Berry Sprites colouring book. Now this was shown the other night on Belinda's channel, and let me just get into here. The minute that we all saw it, the people that were in the chat at the time, we decided to do a colour along, and the colour along, if you just bear with me, the colour along, I came up with the hashtag of Nana Moves Sprightly. Now this book is called Sprites, the Magical World of Cricket Berry Sprites. Nana won the thank you, Christine. Nana won the giveaway, and then so what we decided to do was create the hashtag Nana Moves Sprightly. So if you want to check my channel out on Instagram, you'll see that. Also, I think I don't know if anybody else has done it. Anyway, Oh, you're colouring it now, are you? Well, I've started it, Nana. I just want to show them the book first. It's quite a thick book, guys. It's of, you know, some serious girth. Oh my God. I'm not doing it on purpose, I can assure you. Then it has like this glossy colour. What I like about this book is that the paper is lovely. It's an off-white, it's a creamy colour paper. And it reminds me of, it's a cross between the Colour in Heaven paper, but a bit thicker, and the smooth paper that they put in Kirby's books. It's a bit like that, but it's really, really good quality. And I was thinking that, I know, I was thinking that maybe, you know, it'd be cheap paper. I was expecting cheap paper, but no, they're not. So if anybody can tell me that the other Heather Valentine books come in this same type of paper, then I can start buying them, because I do like these books. As you can see, guys, so these little sprites, they live in Cricketberry, and they've got all these cute things going on, you know, with the bare feet. They've only got 3 toes, mind, but that's fine. You know, we can accept them. You know, we can't be prejudiced, and full inclusion and all that. And as you can see, we've got so many cute little images, and then at the back it goes into some grayscale ones as well, which are really, really good. So the image that Nana chose for the colour along was this one, which I'm just currently on with. I don't know, I looked at her and I thought she was half ass or half donkey, but I'm not sure whether she is or she isn't. But I've given her a darker than normal skin tone, but yet she's still wearing makeup. So I'm quite looking forward to finishing that. So that's an update of the colour along, anyway, of what I'm doing with it. Thank you, Nana. It's a very cute book, actually. And what she's put here at the bottom of each image is the name of each image, and I think that's quite important. That one's absolutely fantastic for Halloween. Hello, Tracy. For as long as ever, Pickle, feel free to join us. It is Heather Valentine, Christine. Now, I'm not sure whether any of her, there's 50 images in the book, but I'm not sure if any of the other ones are of same quality as this, because if they are, then I'm going to start buying them and collecting them. Hi, Nikki. So it's really, really good quality stuff. So I'm more than happy with that. There is some images that I like more than others. That's, like I said, that's the one that I've started on. I've still got a bit of more pencil work to do. All this here was done with the chunkies, the chunky monkeys, as to the mushroom and the scarf, and then we just move through it. So that is a really cute book, guys, and I hope you like it. You can order PDF, Pickle, if you want to. A lot of the others, Shannon and a few others, ordered the PDF. And what they did was they obviously got theirs instantly. Hiya, Gary. Are you all right, mate? So you're more than welcome. Right, because this one's a really good quality book, Christine. I was shocked, actually. I actually was shocked. So anyway, so yeah, we've done that. Just to give you another whip update, the Gothic Fairies, the Michelangelo one, I've seen some absolutely fantastic images done by people that are in the stream now, actually. Oh, you don't do PDFs, never mind. It is a lot better. I can verify that. So I've just been doing this one, guys. I've not quite finished it yet. This one obviously is for the Metallic March month. So I've put a bit of sparkle here, and you know, I think there's a bit there on the owl, on the eyeglass, and there's a key up there that's got some sparkle on it. So a metallic, should I say? Thank you, guys. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to finishing that. I'm just unsure on the owl at the moment on my colour choices. I've not really made my mind up on what I'm doing with it. Again, the skin tone, I've not done the lips or eyes either. The skin tone was done with the Chunky Monkeys. Thank you, Nikki. And yeah, so this is another good book that you can practice on. A very inexpensive book. So I thought I'd give you an update on what I've been up to, because I've obviously the first one I showed you was for the colour along, and this second one that I've shown you is for metallic marks. I haven't forgotten about that either, you see. So yeah, I've been getting on with that. Now the third one I've been doing, which I'll show you in here, but this is the Pictora prints collection, not prints, and this one in particular, I've done a couple in here, which I will gladly show you if I can find them. But this is a lovely book. I've linked everything in the description, guys, so you know it is there. These Pictora print books are absolutely immense for quality. And what they are, they're single-sided, obviously. It gives you a full kind of description on the image. In this case, you've got the plant here and the botanical, should I say. And what you do for the paper is practically cardboard. It's a large one, yeah. The print series are the large ones, and the fold-out ones are the smaller ones. There's about 20 of the small ones, but there's only 5 of these in the big ones. So this is the botanicals one. I did this quite a long time ago. This was done with Prismacolor pencils ages ago. Now, what the reason why I'm getting you this out is because I've been working with the Carbothellos, and I thought that this book would be perfect to, you know, to start using the Carbothellos. And because the paper's so good, I would be able to erase a few mistakes and things like that. So what I did was, I'll show it you now. This is the one I've done so far. This is done with pastel pencils, guys, the Carbothello ones. I've put a 4 or maybe 5 colour blend in each flower at the moment, which is obviously hence why I've bought the fixative, which I've shown you earlier. And I have absolutely thoroughly enjoyed working with the hello, Hilda. Thank you, Hilda. I've absolutely so enjoyed working with the pastel pencils. It's an experience in itself, and I've really enjoyed it. And because of that, I'll be doing, you know, quite a lot more. These in particular here are water lilies. I had to do some reference, guys. I'm going to admit that. I only thought water lilies came in white. Oh, thank you, Natalie. That's lovely of you to say. Like I said, I only thought these came in white water lilies, but having looked at some reference photos and things like that, there are quite a lot of different colours. So yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed doing that, if I'm honest with you. And of course, it doesn't do anything. It's only pastel anyway. So I've got this sheet over it for the moment, but now I've got this in front of me, I'm going to put a layer on actually. So yeah, anybody thinking of starting with pastel pencils, or anybody you know, wondering what it's like, I have so enjoyed it. You know, it's not something you can rush, but in the same breath, oh, thank you, Sharon, that's nice of you to say. But in the same breath, guys, it's something that keeps your interest keeps you interested, or it did me anyway. So I've really enjoyed those 3 whips that I've got on the go at the moment. So the next thing I'd like to show you, just in response to that, is this pack of, I think some of them are used for clay tools originally. Again, I put a link to the description in the description, but these are two kind of sizes, and the silicone ended, and they are Carbothellos, Mona. I'm going to show them to you very shortly. I've got them to come up and show. Now, what these do is they help you blend the pastel together, and you've got different shapes. You've got some with an elongated angle, so that you can do the swoopy kind of flick. You've got a really fine point. That's the one that I found the best to do little small bits, especially the pollen part of the nucleus of the flower. Oh, do they work well with gel pens, Angela? That's a nice tip. Thank you. Hello, Darla. And then these smaller ones are actually for shaping clay, but they do work exactly the same way, because they're exactly the same pack, but a lot finer. Now, if you were doing Kirby Roseanne's work or something similar, and you wanted to use, yeah, I agree with that, Victoria. That is true. They do work well, though. I'm so impressed with them. If you were doing Kirby Roseanne's work, for instance, and you decided that you wanted to give some of it, or all of the picture, or some of the picture, a pastel look, then you could use these quite easily with the fine detail. So I got those, and I have left a link, guys, as I have with everything else. Apart from these next 3 books, I'm going to have to add these 3 links at the end, because I've forgotten. There were that many. Okay, Charlotte, thanks for joining. Yeah, the Sophic tools. Those are used with the Pan Pastels, right, Victoria? Is that correct? Oh, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, if you could give us a like, guys, that would be excellent. The next thing I got, I've had it on order a long time. The volume 1 is so hard to get hold of. You can pay up to, well, you can pay a lot of money for it. But this is the Jan van Hasteren colouring book, which is a jigsaw colouring book. As in, this guy does jigsaws, not that there are pieces to colour. So this is a very whimsical book, but it's good quality. It's got a ring-bound spine. And then, as you can see, you open it up. It tells you a little bit about the illustrator, Jan van Hasteren. He's quite famous for doing jigsaws. Now, if you open it up, you have... So, I'll try and get that right for you. Yeah, you've got a poster in there, but I'm not going to detach it at the moment. But as you can see, lots of beautiful, beautiful images, much like a comic strip. Stuff like this I love. It's really, really... Is this? Yeah, it is. It is, Nana. Yeah. Hello, Danny. Nice to speak to you. And... you know, I mean, even this pub scene here, that's a double-page spread behind the bar. You know, the illustrators had to come up with, I don't know how many people are here, but they're all different look, and so fab to colour, I think. You know, so this is right up my street as far as colouring books go, and you know, I'm happy to have it. Like I said, I've waited a long, long time for it to come. So when I put a link up after the thread, guys, don't expect it to come immediately, because it does take a while. And as you can see, it's just action-packed, isn't it? It's got so many whimsical stuff in it to colour. I'll be so happy to, you know, to give this a go. So that's that one. And like I said, these next 2 books after this, these next 3, sorry, I did forget to put links on for, so I'll do that immediately after the stream. The next one is by Sarah Yoon, and this is, as opposed to the other one I've got, the world's longest. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you very, very much. I'm so appreciative of that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Much like the world's longest book that I've got that ends up being 17 foot, this is the world's tallest colouring book, which ends up being 15 foot. And of course, it's concertina, just like the other one. I can't, it's only got the reverse pages on it. But as you can see, it just opens out and goes on and on and on and on and on. And a lot of the images are lunar based with this one, obviously, because it's called something to do with the moon. You've got things like spaceships, you've got planets, you've got spaceships, which I've just said. You also have astronauts, you have aliens, and various other stuff. But if this is your bag, then it's a lovely book. And again, the paper in this is absolutely fantastic. So the world's longest one goes to 17 foot that way. And this is the world's tallest that goes 15 foot that way. So that's both added to the collection now, guys. The next one I want to show you is a new book. It's called Springlings, and it's by Edwina McNamee. This is a very, very unbelievably cute book. I don't know if anybody is, familiar with Edwina McNamee, but the images in here, I mean, that fox one here is just so cute. Yeah, it's lovely. It's such a nice book. Very inexpensive as well, I might add. And as you can see, they've got seahorses, they've got dragons, they've got everything you can think of, really. But it's done in such a cute way. It's not only whimsical, but it's cute. I mean, look at these flying bats here, guys. I mean, how cute are they? Hello, Caroline. That's another cute image. A little cat hiding in a lily pad, I think, whatever it is. The paper's reasonable. Then you've got this house with the little fairies outside. Oh, nice one, Kim. Nice one. So I think they're repeated with a black background. Yeah, they are. Much like our other books. So you got them on white, you got them on black. I will leave a link after, guys. But like I said, that one is I forgot to put on because it was hidden under the big book. Anyway, the ones that we have got, let's move on. So this is one of Jade Summer's newest books. It's called Kawaii Fantasy. I don't usually buy a lot of Jade Summer books. I find them a bit tedious. But I like this one. And the reason why I like this one is because the majority of the book, it's quite a thick book as normal. The cover is good quality. The reason why I like this one is the images are all portrait. So if you are practicing skin, as you can see here, every single image, which are nice, you're not going to waste money when you do anything wrong. Wow, 100 in the chat, guys. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, so the fact that they're all they're all portraits and clothing and that kind of thing, you don't mind making an error because there's that many images in the book. But this would really help with practicing, because you've got faces and arms and on every image, the whole book. It's only just come out, I think. So yeah, that's a fantastic one to practice on. It is a nice book, actually, Sharon. And like I say, it's got a nice thickness to it. And a link to that is in the description. The next one I got, which was quite anticipated was Botanica 3. Now, Botanica 3 by Robert Roscombe follows on from 2 and 1, would you believe? But Christine, are you off chat at the moment or on chat? If she's off, I'm going to wait and do something else first. Are you there, Christine? Hello, Layla. Right, Christine, I want to show you this because you will love this book. It's the brand new one that's just come out. Hello, Roman. By Robert Roscombe. Now, I've got the other two, the 1 and the 2 Botanicas. Thank you, Layla. Now, you've got some grayscale images towards the back and some bonus images, as you can see here. But the thing of the book is a lot of birds and obviously flowers and plants and botanica. Christine will probably be able to go through this book and name you every bird. I don't know any of them, but they're a fascinating animal to colour because of their colours, really. And, you know, it's one of those kind of books where you can look up the image and get the reference photo. The only downside to that is I don't think there's an index that names, you know, that names the birds, unless there's one on the inside back. Oh, it names the one in grayscale. Oh, it does name them. I do apologise. It names every bird. So, of course, that's where Google becomes your friend, or Pinterest. And, you know, for instance, if you want to look up the eastern bluebird, you can do that. I would imagine it's blue. And then get the colour formation right, and then you can actually put that into work. I think it's going to be another one that's going to be good for learning, certainly. I'm happy with it. It's quite thick, and you know, the other two are good as well. So I can recommend that one quite highly by Robert Roscombe. Now, for those that were asking before, the pastel pencils that I've been using are these, the Carbothello by Stabilo. Now, I'll give you a little background into what they say about the pencil. They say that they are high brilliance with covering capacity. They can be dry blended and smudged, and they're also they also can be blended with water. So I think that's fantastic. The fact that you know you can use them dry or wet is a bonus. Now I showed a 24 set a bit ago, and one of the subscribers were talking last night on one of the chats, and she's really dying to get some of these. Hello, Shelley. And she can't afford it at the moment. So I'm going to send her the 24 set that I had, and then obviously keep this 60 set. But they are beautiful pencils. And like I've explained before, I so enjoyed using them. I cannot even tell you how. I have to, Victoria, really, because it gets boring. And so, yeah, you get a sharpener with it, which is a proper pastel sharpener, which is this one here. You also get a kneaded eraser, which is here. I've used a bit of that, and it does work quite well. And then, of course, you've got 60 fantastic colours here in 2 trays. Oh, thanks, Great Art. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, Layla. I think the very fact that you can use water with them, and not only that, but the colours and the quality of the laydown. Were you here when I showed you the flowers, Layla? I don't know if you were here, were you? No problem, guys. So yeah, my 24 set are on the way to the USA for somebody who's been dying to try these. And I know she didn't say it because I was talking about them. I have heard us talk about them before. Well, I'll just show you the capacity that you can use with these pastel pencils, Leila. And that's an image I've been working on currently. But as you can see, they blend and layer really, really well. So it is nice to be able to get his teeth into something and, you know, enjoy what you're doing. I've really enjoyed using these. I really have. So that's that, guys. Let's get that the right way around. And there we go. Okay. So those are the Stabilo 60 count, 108 watching. Wow. Thank you very much, guys. Those are the Stabilo 60 count. They are worth the money. There is £22 off them at the moment. Thank you, Leila. Thanks, Tracy. So they are on sale at the moment, and I have left the link, guys. So if you want to look at them, they're very easy to use, but they're so thrilling as well. The next thing I want to show you is the second print book that I've got a second copy of. The reason why I've got a second copy of this one is I used marker on one of the images, and it went through. It went through the picture, but not only that, I didn't put anything at the back of it, which was very, very naive of me. But it was about 2 or 3 years ago, and I saw this on Amazon. Again, I've left a link. Christine, you're going to die in a minute. This one is 12 print posters that you can colour on high quality paper. And if you look at the first one, I mean, how good is that, guys? How lovely is that? And you know, it's down to your imagination. You know, the colours of the eggs and the hatchling and the, you know, the mother baby relationship and things like that. But it is so well drawn. The illustrator, by the way, is John Howe. I've left a link, Shannon. The card, the paper is almost card, and I'll just. Have you got this, Nana? It is stunning, isn't it, love? It is so good. And then you come through and you've got these beautiful, beautiful images. I mean, this one, you know, you can imagine being on kind of a narrowboat going down a canal. It's drawn that well that's the image it gives you. Not that I'd be going anywhere near an effing dragon if I was in a canal boat. But, you know, it's got so much on here. You know, you've got the dragon, you've got the medieval kind of knight, you've got the trees, the foliage, which can be all different colours. You've got water, and then you've got brickwork on the bridge. So, you know, image-wise, that's pretty much got everything in. These are that thick. They're actually heavy. The detailing is fantastic. Do you want me to hold it a little bit further up for you so you can see? There is absolutely, it's flawless, this book. It really is. This is another one that I like, which has got this kind of almost Walt Disney kind of castle. You know, and then you've got the dragon at the front just pondering out there, and you've got this big tall tree, and then you've got the clouds, which could be, you know, any weather you choose. And I just think that the imagination that John Howe has put into this book is beyond incredible. I mean, his artwork is superb, as you can see, anyway. And then you have this kind of Lancelot figure or St. George figure, you know, in full armor, riding a dragon. Same castle in the background. You know, you've got your techniques for chrome and things like that on that one. Then you have this beautiful image where you've got the little dragon here on the cliff edge looking up to the sky. And I don't know if you can make it out on camera, guys, but this dragon is sort of melted into the clouds themselves. So it's, you know, it's fused into the clouds. And, you know, the colours you could get off with that and the clouds that come off then will be absolutely, you know, not a problem, man. You do what you've got to do, hon. Thanks for joining, Anne. I really appreciate you coming. Wow, 111 guys. That's really impressive. Thank you. This is another one that's expertly done. You've got this dragon that's kind of wound itself around this building. I presume it's the castle that we've seen, but as you can see, the castle is drawn with such great detail, you know, in the stonework and things like that, that you think to yourself, gosh, you could, you know, you could colour that any kind of colour and enjoy. And then you've got another one here that's set in the ocean, again with like the clouds earlier. These particular waves have turned into dragons, you know, and are chasing this particular dragon. It is, the little one is nice. Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah. And then you've got like a Rapunzel girl here with the hair hanging down from the tower, which is being guarded by a dragon, and loads of leaves in the sky there. And then this is one that I like, guys. You've got all this treasure with this dragon sat in the middle of all this treasure. And then these two wonderfully drawn, almost Nordic kind of guards, you know, guarding the castle. And they're so well drawn. The little book's different. It's not, it's just one big pullout. This is 12 separate prints, and some are different. So yeah, as you can see, guys, there's only a couple more to show you. That is such a good image again. So you've got this candle melting in this, what you would imagine to be kind of a brass candle holder that you carry around with you. And then you've got this huge ancient book. Again, you'd imagine it to be leather bound with brass fittings, that kind of thing. It's got a key to it. And then you've got like this dragon's tail coming out of the book. You've got an ink and quill here, and then a beautiful table. And I think it's just absolutely stunning. It has got a bit of Harry Potter about it. And I, you know, as I look at it, you know, I want it, this particular image. What it's asking me to colour it. I would love to colour this image. And if a book does that to you, then I think you've hit the jackpot, really. But I'm so happy with this, and it's very inexpensive for the quality. And I've left the link for you guys, so have a look at it and see what you think. Or look back on the video and treat yourself. The next one I want to show you is a book called Find Colour. Now this book is massive. It's so heavy. It's got a satin cover. It's extremely thick, as you can see. As you open the book up, you've got these oriental images inside on very, very good quality paper. Not really, Pickle, no. I mean, that is beautiful. The artwork is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I've got that one, Grace. It is a beautiful book. Really, really nice. I'm not going to go through it all because there are flip throughs available and I can do you one at any time. But it's come with some beautiful quality pull out. Now, this is very similar to what the Pictora does in their books. But as you can see here, you've got this kind of scene that starts with the skull there and goes around with all these whimsical animals and people. And that's a bonus to the book itself. You've got some coloured artwork in this pamphlet here, which is a huge poster. I'm not going to open it all because I like to leave these as seen. But then the rest of the book, as you can see, you've got so many quality images. It's just a beautiful book, really. Pretty penny. But I've had this on order. This is what I need to tell you guys. Now, I got this from Coolcraft Books, which is a woman called Moon. She's actually called Moon, and this has taken the best part of 5 weeks to come. So I wasn't happy with that. I don't think it's an acceptable amount of time to wait. You know, I understand that if you're ordering, wow, 116 in the house, guys, that is phenomenal. Thank you. I understand that if you're buying books from abroad, you know, that they do take time. But I also think in the same breath, if you're paying good money out, Moon and June, yeah, and the books don't come soon. I think that if you're paying money out, you really need to be getting it before between 5 and 6 weeks. I think that is an unacceptable amount of time. Yeah, there you go, Becky. You're 4 weeks down the line and you've still not got yours. This one took 5 weeks, and if they're taking £80, £100 off you, you know, for a couple of books and postage, well, no, it isn't, Grace, because it hadn't even been dispatched until last week. So it took 4 weeks to even get to the dispatch stage, which is poor if they're taking your money first. I don't agree with it, but that's just my little gripe. But as far as the book itself, yours took 2 months, Randy. Well, there you go. You see, it's not acceptable at all, I don't think. You know, or at least those kind of time frames. Those kind of time frames should be shown on the page when purchasing, you know, because a lot of the Etsy shops say between 14 to 21 days. Well, that's not the case, is it? So anyway, so that's that book I got. This is another piece of Happy Mail that I got the day before yesterday. And what a lovely book this is, just keeping in theme with good quality books. That's what I mean, Nikki. It's too long. You know, it's just far too long. When she paid out a lot of money, I think it's unacceptable in that respect. Jasmine Beckett Griffith, her first book, published in 2016. Paper quality is fantastic. And then you've got all these familiar women. They've all got eyes that are far apart, quite wide apart. They all remind me of Britney Spears. They've got that aquatic look to them, you know, a bit like I don't know, a bit like something from Under the Sea. But absolutely expert. I mean, that one, for instance, you know, it does look like Britney, that, doesn't it? It is really nice, the paper. Hello, Hannah. Nice of you to join us. So you've got all these beautiful images. There's absolutely loads of them. It's all one-sided. As you know, there is separate artwork to this book. So if you ever need a reference to colour the images from it, then all you have to do is look up the artwork. Because each one of these, for instance, this one is called Quoth the Raven, Nevermore. You'll be able to find that image and you'll be able to copy the colours if necessary. No, it's impossible, isn't it? Great art. So this is beautiful, and I can't thank the person who got it me enough. Beautiful, beautiful gift, and I'm really, really pleased with it. So beautiful. Thank you very much. You know who you are. And following on from that gift was this. So this is a box of Prismacolor, 150, the Premiere, and I absolutely died when I opened this. Further to these two, the book and these, was a Game of Thrones jigsaw, which is a 1,500 piece one, and it was absolutely phenomenal. So it's just such a nice thought. I can't say too much because it'll give away the identity of the person, and I don't want to do that. But they know how appreciative I am. We've been talking for a while. We have very similar stories in life, and yeah, it's very, very much appreciated. I can't wait to get stuck into these. These were the first pencils I ever bought, and now, of course, I have a brand new set along with the Jasmine Beckett Griffith book to use them in. So that was an awesome bit of happy mail, guys. I couldn't believe it. So we're up to 110 in the house, guys. 112, sorry, 112 in the house with 70 likes. This is really, really self-rewarding. Thank you so much, guys. I so much appreciate it. As my friends on here will tell you, it does get noticed, and thank you, Nana. Yeah, it's really nice to receive such happy mail. And you know, my friends on here will tell you that the you know, I put a lot into this channel, and it's nice to know that people are wanting to give back to me. So the next thing I want to show you guys is, of course, everyone's seen this. You want my honest opinion on the book? I'm not impressed with the quality. I like the paper quality. I think it's pretty good. I think this is a bit flimsy for the money that you pay for the book. I've not as yet, Fano, I've been prepping for this, but I will have a look at that. The images in here are absolutely stunning. Nobody can argue with the images quality or the paper quality. I just think that if you're going to bring out a book of this ilk, of this magnitude, of this popularity, then it needs a better cover than that flimsy thing there. I thought it would be more of a hardcover. You know, looking at other people's, it is very expensive there, and you've pretty much nailed on what I'm trying to say, Christine. There, the paper and the images are spectacular. You know, unfortunately for me, this one has come quite impeccably. There's a couple of creases in it, but nothing. Is that right, Nana? Yeah, well, great minds think alike, love. It's a good book, beautiful images, nice paper, but this bit lets it down tremendously. I mean, I buy a lot of quality books, and this doesn't bode well with them. It doesn't protect the images, but like I said, fortunately, it's not been buckled or bent in transit or anything like that. But everything apart from that, you cannot complain. It's been, you know, the rest of it is phenomenal. So that's that one. I haven't left a link to that, guys, because obviously it's from Etsy, and you can all look yourself on there. Imagimorphia poster book. The reason why I want to show you this is in respect of what I've just spoke about. So this was the best part of with delivery. Best part of £30 English. Okay. This book, which is twice the size, twice the quality at the front and back. What they've done at the back of this one is put some almost hard-body type cardboard to ensure that everything stays flat. The paper is probably better than the Mysterio one, and this was half the price. So the point I was trying to make was, if you look at, so you look at that image, which is a popular one from Kirby, the metallic butterfly. It's huge in this book, by the way. It's massive. You know, it's such a quality book, and it was £10 with free delivery. You know, the other images, such as the is it the eagle? There is an eagle one, isn't there? Let me just try and find that. Yeah, this is the one I meant. So you got an eagle one here, which is a spectacular image. That, I mean, the actual book size one will take you long enough, but this one would take, you know, forever and a day. But it's so good quality. The paper in here is a step up from the book, and it is beautiful. So I wanted to show you that one and leave a link, guys, because if you can't afford the Mysterio one, there's always one of these to buy it, which is just as good. We're just going to have a little bit of a break, guys, before I carry on going. I'm going to announce the winner now of the image of the week. And then whilst we're discussing that and congratulating, if she's on stream, I'm not sure if she is, then we can just have a short break and I'll be back with you shortly. Hi, Katrina, love. You all right? Lovely of you to join us. Nice to see you. Dave, I received one of those Wildergone posters today. I can't wait either, Louise. Those books are going to be absolutely scary. Exactly, Shannon. Yeah, it's, you know, it's all about perspective, isn't it? You know, and for 10 quid, that Imagomorphia is an absolute steal. So anyway, the book I've picked for this week's image of the week, guys, is quite a popular one at the moment. It's called Masquerade. It's a very, very thick book. So postage-wise, I haven't skimped and scraped on that because it won't be cheap to post this book. There are a lot of portraits in here. Very good book. Very cute. It's got all sorts of different colouring styles. And I bought a couple of these for prizes the other week with my first YouTube money, so that I'd have a stack of prizes to give away. So this is the second one for image of the week. And the image I've chosen, just bear with me, is on Instagram, which was tagged very kindly by the winner, who is Margaret Smith Artwork. Now, Margaret Smith Artwork has done this dopey image, which I think is stunning. I think it's a deserved winner, just primarily because of how technical the actual colouring is on this piece. You know, it's absolutely really, really good quality. She's used the Kohinoor pencils, a gold Posca pen, and one glitter pen. So all that in there has been done with pencil, no marker, just pencil. So I've picked that on that premise that the technical ability for that image is really, really difficult. So that's the winner of this week's. Don't forget, guys, all you have to do is put the hashtag onto Instagram. That's it there. I'll pick another winner next week. So if Margaret, who does come on this stream, but I don't think I've seen her today, if anyone does speak to her online or, you know, sees her in another stream, if you tell her that she can contact me by my email address, which is on the channel, I'll get this sent off to her. Pickle. Okay, guys. The next thing I want to show you is another bit of Happy Meal, and I'm allowed to mention this lady. She's called Mary. She lives in the States. Now, I was going to leave a link for these. I have left a link, but it's for US Amazon. You can't buy these in the UK, so there's no point trying. But these are the new Crayola pencil set, 120 count. I've got quite a lot coming, Grace, at the moment. Thank you, Morticia. They're all individual colours. There's no repeats. It's a fantastic budgetary set of pencils. I've bought these for one reason. I'm going to test them out and I'm going to try. And when I do my Kirby Roseanne colour along with Colour Creatively Sandy, I'm going to use these in the Kirby book. I got some gifted last week, Pickle. I'm going to give them a try as well. So you can get the 100 set in the UK and obviously in the States. But in the States only, they've released the 120 set, which is brand new. So that was very nice of Mary to get me those and send them across the pond to me. And I'm sure that I'll have fun using those. I'll just show you the tips, guys, and the colour choices there. As you can see, there is an abundance of colours. So many blues, by the way. It's beyond ridiculous. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to using them in the Kirby books on my next colour along when I have what I'm doing with Sandy next month. So that's very nice of Mary. Thank you very much. Oh, thanks for that, Angela. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Elizabeth. Okay. Right, the next couple of things I want to show you, then we've done. I've shown these pouches before. Unfortunately, they don't marry with the Copic chows very well. So I've had to use them for what they're supposed to be used for. So if you just bear with me. So in the first one I've got, I have left links to the cases and I have left links to the sets that are in them. So in the first set, you've got this 96, brush tips. You can buy it. You can buy the full set on its own or with the case. So there are. I'm trying to get the hub in. So there are all the blues. Look, and then you've got the greens. It's fabulous for these. I mean, it holds them so well. You know, which it's supposed to do, but it's slightly too small for the chows. So you've got all these brush pens in there. Now, like I said, guys, you can either buy the full set on its own, just in a plastic box, or you can buy the full set that comes in the pouch already, and that saves you money if you buy them both anyway. And then in the next one, I want to show you that these have fit in perfectly the Arteza fine liner pens, which are what, love? These. The last one I just showed was the brush pens. These these are the fine liners, the 0.4s. So as you can see, they fit them perfectly, and there's still plenty of room for anything else you want to add to it. Hello, Becca. So you've got them all in hues there. With these though, you can't buy them together. You have to buy the carry bag separate and to the set separate, which I've left a link for each of those. So that's turned out really well. The next thing that I got gifted was this bad boy. Now this is the 60 Arteza Premium Acrylic Colour Set. Now it's got all the swatches on the top here. So you've got individual tubes of paint that's like this. Each one is 22 mils, so it's a decent portion. They're all light fast. They're all also color coded. So as you can see there, you've got your yellows and your orange, and some more golds and oranges. And then further down, you've got your reds and so on and so on. I won't get them all out, but they're fantastic. There's 10 trays of 6. So under the blue and purples, you've got the greens. I mean, these greens, guys, wait till you see these. That is such a beautiful set of greens, is it not? And then going further down, you've got the brighter greens, the yellowy greens, and then you come to the browns. So you're not going to go short of colours in this particular set. And it's such beautifully packaged. I was quite impressed. The box is really, really sturdy. This lid is really, really good. You don't need anything else but this to keep them safe and dry. And you know, it's one of those beautiful Happy Mail gifts that was so unexpected. And it's really heavy, this though, guys. So it's not obviously cheap to post or anything, but I think it was done on Prime. So that kind of took care of that particular issue. And then finally, what I want to show you is this pencil case that has got the Lyra sets in. Now I've got 2 sets of the Lyras. I've got the Rembrandt and the Chunky Monkeys. But the reason why I want to show you this pencil case is because it's slightly different than normal ones. And what I mean by that is, if you're colouring a picture, look at that. That's the whole set of Lyras, the whole 72 count of the Rembrandt in there. So depending on how you you know, how you set them out, of course, all depends on, you know, depends on how you have it to look at. So if you're colouring a picture and you obviously you want your colours, but you're not sure, you're not actually going through the whole thing, you've just got them there. And I thought for that reason I wanted to show them you. Now I did mention earlier about the special sharpener. Now that's this one, which if you look at the bottom is a Lyra sharpener. It's got 2 holes, one for the Chunky Monkeys and one for the Rembrandt. And the colours, like Pickle says, are just phenomenal. I'm really impressed with this set of pencils. And then when you turn it over, guys, here are my godsend, the Chunkies, having a monkey, the skin tone set, and then you've got some of the nature set, and the beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I thought it was worth showing you the sets, and that they all go in here, and the pencil case. So there are links for everything for those. No pickle. But hang on a minute. Just bear with me, I'll get you one. Let's type it in now. It's 275 pickle. It's got 5 stars by 8 reviews. Four, Katrina. There's plenty of room for those 4 as well. There you go, pickle. £2.75. Hi, Kim T. I know. People laugh at me when I tell them how good the Chunky Monkeys are. I've had people laugh at me. I mean, I've actually gone on record saying that they're better than the Black Widows, and I still stand by that. And even though they're a kid's pencil, they're absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot recommend them high enough. So that's all I've got to show you today, guys. So I'm going to carry on with some colouring. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm taking a 5-minute break, I'm going to let you decide on whether I carry on with the pastel picture of the water lilies or the metallic picture or from the, what's she called? Michaelina. So, not a problem, Grace, not a problem at all. So if you guys want to just decide which one you'd like me to carry on colouring, then by the time I come back, I'll have a cup of tea and we can discuss it. Thank you. I'm back now, guys. Cup's too big for that mat. So, did we all decide on what we are colouring? So I've got 3 whips at the moment, guys. Did we say, was it pencil, was it? The pastel, sorry. Okay. So we're in the botanicals book, guys, which I showed you earlier. So this is what we've done so far in the Carbothellos. I just need to get my tin out. If I can remember where I put it. It's the enjoyment of it all, Pickle. You don't have to be a master at any. There's no rules. Thank you, Cassie. Thanks, Kim. I've enjoyed using them so much. It's been absolutely pleasurable to use them. So, like I said, I've given the 24 set away. So we're now working with the 60 count, which if I put here and then put the other tray into the lid, we've got it this way. So, like I said, guys, I thought that. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Thank you. I thought that predominantly water lilies were white, and I was quite quite shocked when I, did some research on them to find out that they come in many colours, including the 2 colours that I've done here. So exactly, Pickle, exactly. Oh, thank you, Katrina. So one of the colours I saw was a yellowy orange. Thanks, Nick. So I'm going to do a very light yellow to green, kind of. So I'm going to do, let me just find the pencils that I meant. So the 3 colours that I'm using, guys, are, let's have a look. This lemon colour, this sort of mid yellow colour. In fact, I use that one. It's more more of the egg yolky colour, and then this limey green colour. So I just need to sharpen the pencils, and then we can crack on. Arrangement wise, guys, where do you think the yellow flower would look best? Thanks, Christine. My first attempt as well with pastel pencils. Top right, Tracy, you're the first. Okay. So we'll go with that. We'll start off with the green. Of course, they are a dusty consistency, so there will be a kind of scrapey sound, which I can't help, guys, but you know how it is. So I hope everyone's okay. I hope everybody's happy in colouring and kind of doing what they plan on doing, you know, and are able to get to the levels that they're at. Can I? Oh shit! Have you heard my bloody language? I do apologise for that. It's such a big book. They're A3, these books, so let me just move that on a little bit because I don't need all that space there. And fold that back. That's better. So, like I was saying, I hope that everybody manages to, you know, get to the things they're hoping to colour. I know some months I get to some and I think, oh, I wish I'd never said I'd do this kind of thing. But when you enjoy it, it's a whole different ball game, isn't it? So, and I think that makes a difference. And I love using these. I really do. So I'll keep stopping off and having I'm colouring above stream. Above stream. What do you mean, Christine? Above, oh yeah, I've pulled it down since. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the Neos are good out the trace. They are thin, Marika. They are thin, but they pack a punch, I'll tell you that. I'm so happy with them. Extremely vibrant. Because, of course, the consistency of a pastel pencil is almost bordering on chalk. So you don't have the problem with getting your colour down. And they layer really nicely too. It does take a couple of layers to, you know, to get a result like this. But was she a funky monkey, Kim? Thanks, Jane. It's taken me quite a while so far, but like I say, it's been pleasurable to, you know, to do it. So it's not been an issue to me, really. So what I do, guys, I put my first layer down of the colours that I want, and then I use my silicone tool to blend that through before I put another layer down. Otherwise, it gets too dusty on top. Because they do give out a bit of dust. I will admit that. But of course, when you've got results like the ones that you're getting, I don't think that's too much of a hindrance to suffer. You know, when you're actually doing that. Have you, Adam, that long, Kim? I can't recommend these highly enough. I think they're beautiful. So what I do is I just go over slightly the previous layer of colour, but not a lot, just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do pickle. It just depends on Christine. Um, I bet they do, Kim. Yeah, I've only come on early to kind of help Christine out, really, because I was quite aware that she could have lost an hour with the time change. So I thought if I come on early, you know, then she can nick some of my time if necessary. But I don't know what the state of play with that is, so I'm going to ask her shortly. But yes, I agree, Kim. They are very small in my hand. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Oh, thanks, Trace. Good suggestion, love. Actually, I think, yeah, I think it's kind of its placement has gone well with the rest of the street, rest of the images, hasn't it? So that's come through okay. Let's take a drink of my tea and catch up with chat a minute, guys. Oh, thank you, Nana. Thanks, Gary. Cheers, mate. I appreciate you coming. Thank you, Mia. Oh, that cup of tea is lovely. What I'm going to do before I get my gadget out is I'm going to put some more green into this, guys, because it'll just blend in to make a slightly darker yellow anyway. Which I think looks nice. Okie dokie. That's right. Yeah. So these are what I showed you earlier, guys. The finer pack of the two is actually made for clay, but they still work the same. I have got some black ones like that, but these blue ones are just about right, and I like the one with the point. Well, for this particular join, as you can see, this one's got a point. So always drag the dark to the light, so you're going in an upward motion. All this does really is it doesn't allow it. It makes the pigment settle inside to the tooth, and then of course if there's a color next to it, it blends effortlessly with the next color above it, which is what I like about the pastel colors, the pastel pencils. I find them absolutely fascinating. Missed a bit there. No, they don't stain, Caroline, and they come off with a rubber piece of, very easily. I don't know if it's just, the ones I've bought, the Carbothellos, as opposed to different brands. I mean, I really would like to try the Faber-Castell ones, because of course, they are a famous brand. And then if there's an artist on YouTube I think it's called Richard Bradley or something similar to that. It's called Bradley anyway. And he won't use anything other than the Faber-Castell, but he also rates these. So it'd be interesting to see the difference really between the quality between these and the Faber-Castell ones. But I mean, that's for another day, isn't it? I mean, I'm just enjoying these at the moment. I'm certainly not in any rush to give up using these, I'll tell you that. With this one, because it's an upturned leaf, guys, all I'm going to do with this is just put a really light layer of green at the bottom and then get my mid-tone and just blend those two together, because obviously the bottom wouldn't be shown with it being over. Not really pickle. It's only a couple of turns, look. I suppose the more you use them in harder areas, you know, big spaces and that kind of thing, you know, like any pencil would run out more quickly, you know, doing a big space. But there's no difference between these and the normal pencils. I know I've sharpened all three again, but I have put quite a lot down because with it being the first layer, I mean, from now on, what I'm using, it's going to be all light. So, you know, just the first layer does take quite a chunk out of you. I think I'm even going to go in with a fourth colour, guys, shortly. Oh, that's a good idea, Katie. So at the moment, guys, we've still got 106 in the house. I think we got 220 at one point, which is unbelievable. Thank you. I do really appreciate it. I'm going to do a live giveaway in a minute. So stick around for that, peeps. Thank you, Ashley. It's actually improving week on week. If you look at, well, I don't know if you've got a feature on YouTube that's analytics, and it tells you, you know, how you're doing month by month or week by week, and the views are going up weekly, which is really nice to know that your hard work, you know, that you put into it gets, you know, gets paid off eventually. Hello, Tanya. Oh, so nice of you to come, love. So back to the tool, guys. The good thing about this as well is when you're using it is that if you've missed a little white speck, it does act in a similar vein to a water brush. And what I was going to do with these is add water to them and you know, try and experiment that way. But I didn't want to spoil the picture in case it didn't come out like I wanted it to. So I didn't bother using water. But this is a similar premise when you're using this, even though there's nothing on it. You're kind of colouring the surface again, but you are pressing the pigment down into the tooth. And not only that, it does cover, because obviously some gathers on the tip. So it does cover any little white spaces that you might have, you know, because, you know, you can't see every speck. And that's another great thing to have as well, you know, because you don't want to have white specks at the end. I mean, this is only the first layer, so, you know, this one's quite far off being, you know, completed yet, but I think it still looks pretty cool at the moment. It could be water, I guess, Cassie. I've put some on already, Katrina. Yeah, I reviewed it earlier in the stream. It's this one. It's the Frisk pastel fixative, and I would imagine you can, Marika. To be fair, but I think it depends because it's very flimsy and soft. Some are stiffer than others, though. I would imagine it depends on the pencil. If a hard pencil, you're not going to get much. You're not going to get much slack to move around. But I think with Prismacolor, you might. You know. So I guess it depends on what you use, really. Well, that's coming on quite nicely, guys. That flower. These are called clay shapers, Kim. But you can buy a 10-pack. I've left a link on the description. You get the 5 ones that are predominantly for large modelling and shaping, which are these 5. And then the 5 that come with it for the clay are a different colour, but I have used these ones before. These are they're the same shape as the blue ones, but a lot smaller. So for a lot more intricate work. Oh, thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that comment. Thank you. Oh, thanks, T. Thanks, T. What I am going to do with this, guys, is I am going to add a slightly darker green into the dance area because I feel as though it warrants it, but only a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. I can do, Cassie. Yeah, of course I can. Yeah, that's better. It doesn't go down as dark as it would do, of course, but when it blends out, you'll get more of a green tinge from the first layer, which is what I wanted, really. I don't want it predominantly yellow. I'd like to see quite a bit of lime in it or green in it. So I think that's going to work nice. You'll see what I mean in a moment when I've just done these bottom bits. So I'm working in Halifax tomorrow, guys, which is right on my doorstep. I'm quite surprised when I opened my mail on Friday morning, I think it was, that they've given me such a local bit to do. It's might not mean a lot to you guys, but when you're driving, the best part of probably the average is about 30 to 40 miles per area away. You know, that takes quite a bit of doing on the morning. And the fact that they give me something that's 6 miles away is is quite a bonus, really. I'm quite happy about it because I can, you know, I can get stuck in and I can get my work done a lot quicker pace because I'll get there a lot quicker. Hello, Anne. Are you okay? And welcome back. I hope you're okay. Oh, it's ace that, Christine. That's right on my doorstep, you know. Literally. Well, half of that filming's about 4 miles away, but Halifax is 6 to 7, depending where you go. So, but it is a good show. That it's really good, isn't it? I didn't think you'd. Well, I'm surprised that you know about it. To be fair, it's cool that you do, though. Now I think that just sets it off that little bit better, guys. There is a duplicate link for the pastel shaper and fixative. Oh, sorry about. I'll fix it. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know, Kim. So I'm gonna try the one that's a flat edge like a screwdriver. If I can get it out. So this one, guys, has got a flat edge to it. It tapers in, look. So with me putting quite a bit of green down, I'm just going to flick it upwards. And that nicely now blends into the yellow. beautifully, actually. I actually find this this quite fascinating. I love it. And then I can use the pointy one at the tops. You can actually curl this one as well, guys, and follow the contour of the petal, which allows you to then control it and where to stop. But you aren't going to be pulling the lines up against the, I want to say thread, but you know what I mean, against the flow of the petal. Okay, guys, so that's where we're at with it at the moment. And as you can see now, I've yeah, Deb, I'm using the Carbothellos, the 60 count, and then I'm just using a few little silicone tools with them. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Deb. Yeah, it's nice to just get this a minute because there's a bit of yellow on the page, but it won't matter because these needed ones just take it straight off. No missing. I mean, that's all gone already. So that's 2 layers done, guys. It's still short of another one. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a quick giveaway. And then I'm going to have to finish because let me just check something. Shadow Jesus. Goodbye. Thanks, Charlotte. Yeah, that's why I came on early, mate. Okay, so I'm going to close it there, guys. I am very tired, Nana. I've done so many hours again this week. It's been incredible, really. I am going to leave it there, guys. So this is where we're at with the so am I staying or am I going, Christine? I'm happy to leave now so that you can get started early. Thank you, everybody, for your comments. It's come out really well, hasn't it? Thanks, Nana. I'm back at work in the morning. I'll do that on Tuesday, Shannon. If I'm getting away to... No, Christine, I'll let you get on. And then you've got a good 15, 20 minutes, haven't you, to get your stuff sorted. I do have a lot of paperwork to do, guys, tonight. I'll try and drop in the streams to say hello to you all, but I've got a lot of warrants to do and what have you. So plus resting in between. So it's been really nice of you all to join me tonight. We've had record numbers, over 120 of you, and I'm up to 89 likes already, guys. So you know it's we're improving week on week, and I can only thank you lot. I'd like to thank the people who have sent me all this wonderful stuff. You know, it's just getting a weekly occurrence now, and I can't thank you all enough. So I'll say me goodbyes. Hello, Kiwi Nicola. Bye, Elizabeth, Mia, Michelle, Cassie, Pickle. Oh, thank you, Anne. Kim T. Respect to you, Kim T. Thanks for everything you do for me, and keep that good work up on Instagram. You're doing some awesome stuff. Nana Moore, thank you very much for joining. Yep, the secret gifters, Mia. Thanks, Nick and Tina. Nikki, I'll see you later. Caroline, Vin Pip, Faye, Joan, Natalie. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Melinda and Donna. And Nefakit, thank you for joining. I never said hello to you. I do apologise. Katie Cuff Mug, thank you very much. Thanks, Becky Z. Thank you for your super chats, guys, as well. It's all very much appreciated. And Pamela, goodbye, love. And Tracy's colouring page. And Joy. And Nick and Tina. 96 likes, that's amazing. Thank you. Tracy, thank you for coming in. And Morticia. And Joy. And Mia Bear. Anne Holland, thank you. Katrina, it's lovely to have you back with us. Shannon, thank you. Hazel, I'd find. Sorry about that. We're just finishing. Suzanne, nice of you to join. Shara, May, Kim, Charlotte, no problem. Victoria. Oh, thank you, Hazel. Yeah, it's. I'm really shocked how much it's picking up. So thank you. I've tried to go through everybody's name, guys. It's difficult when you got so many in, but I'll see you all on Tuesday. There will be a giveaway on Tuesday, and then obviously there'll be image of the week next week. Thank you for the super chats, guys, that I've had. And if anybody runs into Margaret, please remind her that she's won. If not, I will send her a message on Instagram. Nike and NYCA, lovely to see you. It's been a great stream. I've enjoyed it. Thanks, B. Yeah, thank you for my Happy Mail, guys. I mean, the Prismacolors and the 120 pencils are just beyond belief, really. You know, and the books and everything like that. It will be 1700, Kim, on Tuesday with English time. But I will be doing a 3-hour one, so that's kind of good. No problem, guys. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for your positive comments. Thanks for the Happy Mail, and thanks for the super chats. I'm blown away by it all, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Thanks very much, guys. Cheerio. Bye-bye.